Hey, hello, everyone. Thought I'd give you 4.5 minutes of cutting seed potatoes. Kind of a family operation. That's grandson Chase running the Bobcat. He kind of ran the warehouse this spring, and he did a really good job. He's going back to the back of the bin to get pretty close to what's about the last load of potatoes to cut for the season. This bin was full of potatoes when they started, stacked quite a bit higher than that. Probably fairly close to the height of that door all the way back and even coming out of the bin. And then there were some more potatoes in the bin next to it. But there he puts the potatoes in the hopper and then gets a little bit of time, not much when it's got to go all the way back to the bin for the other potatoes, but they go up into the sorter and cutter. They get fed through, and let's see what's going on here. Oh yeah, there's some potatoes. The smaller potatoes fall through, so they don't get cut, or they don't get cut as many times. And the larger potatoes, they roll towards the end of the sizer, so they get cut even more. There you can see the larger potatoes. This is our granddaughter's husband Brady is pulling some of the larger potatoes off to the edge because they'll go through a few more knife sections, get cut a couple more times. There's Shayla and our granddaughter, and that's our nephew Ryan. They're grabbing any potatoes that maybe should have been cut and cutting them. And then that's the slivers and roots coming off. There's the potatoes been treated. There's our grandson Chase that was in the Bobcat. He's adding bark so that it dries the potatoes a little bit so they're not soaking wet from the treatment. It's a dusty process out there, but nice day. We had a good season for this. This was only 1 or 2 days where the wind was blowing, so it wasn't too bad. So that's a potato operation there at the warehouse in town. And the warehouse is on the north edge of town, right in the middle, next to the railroad tracks. And you'll see here in a second just where that's located. So we bring the farm operation to town every spring. They move the truck and adding ground up bark. And there's a seed treater, and the kids are working hard. It's a hard job. A lot of hours. And it gets done. Pretty rewarding when the last truck is getting cut. There's a small town of Hillsboro. I'll give you a shot there. You see, we're pretty agricultural community, elevators and such, lumberyard, and railroad comes through town. And there's the work vehicles parked there. And that green Ford F-350 on the end, I just want to mention that's not for sale, so don't even inquire about that, because I get tired of people asking me if I'll sell it to them, but no, it's not for sale. Yeah, so there's a little shot of Hillsboro, a little rural community, maybe 2,000 people, maybe, and mostly nice people, but there's always a few. So that's cutting potatoes up at the warehouse. That's what it is. Yeah, again, that pickup there, that green one, is not for sale. Don't even ask. See ya.